Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel welcome to my channel. So I am currently using stamp sets that Phyllis sent me. Yes. And this is me using those wee little envelopes that are from those invitations. So I've got 4 here, and I've got things prepped to do 4 cards, a beginner, a casual, an avid, and what I would call an extreme. Not too extreme though, okay? And so the stamp sets we're using, Tags in Bloom, all from Phyllis, Wonderful World. And you guys, I got the biggest surprise when I opened this one up, Nature's Harvest. The dies were inside of it. Oh my goodness, girl. You have no idea. You just have no idea what that did for me. I could have used those for the lovely lavender set. Oh my gosh, just unreal. So harvest dies, right? I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm using them. So I'm going to put these in here for the moment. That's a good way to store those, actually. Really great idea. Oh, and for a few of the sentiments, I'm hello and enjoy your day. I got lots of scraps over there that I don't need, but let's go into what you are going to need. So for card number 1, we're just going to stamp on the card base itself. I am featuring the beautiful new color, the in color Wild Wheat that I just am favoring quite a bit right now. Card number 2, you're going to need the card base. Card bases are all 5 1/8 by 7 1/2, 3 3/4. Now, I'm going to give you an alternative here. If you wanted to do full-size cards, right? I'm going to break it down. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Then layer number 1 would be 4 by 5 1/4. This would be cardstock. DSP layer number 1 would be 3 3/4 by 5, and that's of course the DSP. If you wanted to do a second layer, because I have some with 2 layers, so layer number 2 would be 3 3/4 by 5 of cardstock. If you wanted to do a layer of DSP on top of this one, so DSP layer number 2 would be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So that's your full size A2 standard card. These are my measurements because I am utilizing these envelopes, getting them used up. So I hope that helps, and this is me using the lovely Phyllis's stamp sets. They were gifted, so that tells me what I'm using. And our DSP, let me show you. Sale-a-bration. Yes. Softly stippled 12 by 12 DSP. Gorgeous, gorgeous DSP. And I'm going to tell you, I had just a strip that was 4 inches left from other projects. That's all I used. And a little piece of this. So I still have all this gorgeous, gorgeous, look at that DSP. This is make beautiful monochromatic cards. And Phyllis gave me the most beautiful set to go with that. Oh, I cannot. Look at this. There it is. That goes so beautifully. The petals, everything. They all do. Just, I'm showing you if you have some of these things. Oops. One of my stamp sets should not be there. All right, so let's get started. Woo-hoo. Yes, ink pen, put that away. Stampin' Pierce Mat disappeared. Not that I really need it, but let's just grab it because I'm using, most of these are red rubber. So for our first card, now I'm going to tell you, these, I used my very, very last 2 sheets of confetti white. Or is this confetti natural? Very old DSP that, I mean cardstock that Stampin' Up! Used to have, but I think it's going to pair beautifully with the softly stippled. So my last 2 sheets, guys, this is all I have of it. That's it. It's like, it's a confetti. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So on this one, we are stamping, because I'm trying to use, and I'm only want to use the wild wheat here. We're going to stamp this image. Yes. So I'm going to stamp. I wonder if I want to do it this way. Haven't quite decided yet. Nope, that's the wrong stamp. Sorry, wrong stamp. Where is it? This one. Let's go. I was going to change it, but I'm going with my original. I'll stamp that on the inside. So this is going front and center like so. We're not doing anything but stamping. For this beginner card, we can take this. We're going to add that right there. Oh my gosh, is this too gorgeous? We're just stamping on our envelope. I mean our card base. Now I need a sentiment. And we're going to use this one from the Nature's Harvest. Sending healing thoughts. May nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. Absolutely beautiful. Right at the top. Now, if you wanted to step this up a bit, take your blender pen, right? And go down the stem. You don't have to. You could leave it, you know, just the image as it is. But there you have it. Just that little bit. Now, if I wanted to do more, I could add a little color to here, which, you know what, let's do it. We're going to use fresh Freesia. And what else are we going to use? I'm going to use my handy dandy Q-tip. And I ringed my pad. You can see that. Oh, so much better. Tap it off. So I'm going to start here at the center, and I'm going to bring that little bit of color into these petals. Yellow would have been pretty, but this is what I had on my desk. You can brush it down like so. So we're just adding a little bit of color in here. With, of all things, you know, everybody should have Q-tips in their stamp room. At least for me, it's a must here. So I'm going to add a little bit of color in this. Then we're going to stamp something on the inside. Probably just... Okay, beautiful card. Then we have plenty of room to write, and we already have two. We're going to add this one to the, envelope. Trying to figure out, oh, I almost stamped that one the wrong color. So this one we're just going to add right there. Don't do anything on the inside. You can see it's really wet. I'm going to let that dry. On my envelope now, I'm going to add this one and that. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. So there's our envelope. There's our beginner card. Really, really simple. Next, this would be my casual card. This is that softly stippled DSP in the wild wheat. We're going to just add that to it, and I have move that aside. This is from the Heartfelt Hellos. It says, hello, enjoy your day. That's going on the inside. We have that beautiful rose from the Wonderful World. And this one is from Tags in Bloom. So let me show you. Oh, try not to give Tags in Bloom. This is the outline image, which I did not have, that goes with the Label Me Lovely punch, which I will never get rid of. All right. And then the rose, yikes, is right here, which goes beautifully with those leaves. I've got things falling all over the place over here. So this now we are going to do, like I said again, in wild wheat. Where's my scrap bit? Darn it. Like, is that it? Yes, this is it. And I just dropped the ribbon from my other piece. Okay, so this is the back of the card front that I cut off that went with the original envelopes. We're going to stamp on this in wild wheat. Right about there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are going to punch it out, hopefully. This one's just adding a layer of DSP and a punch. Of course, an image, but really simple stuff here. Now we're going to add our rose in, again, wild wheat. We're not doing anything other than that. It's not perfect. Let's do it again. That rose is too beautiful not to get a good punch out of it. A good stamping, sorry. So here we go. Before I punched out this time, let's stamp it. I lifted it up, I didn't get it all the way down. So I'm gonna go right there. Put both my fingers on it. Look at that, it's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, it is. All right. There's my punch. Now this is simply going to go here, and what did I put? Just that? Or do I want to add the ribbon that fell on the floor? I can always cut more ribbon. Okay, casual stamper. We're going to add this little piece of ribbon. And I'm thinking. Or we can stamp something on this and put it across like that. I think that's what we're going to do. That is meant to go with the other card. So this little bit now needs to be, because my layers, right? This is 3 1/4. So this needs to be 3 1/4. So give me a second to bring out the guillotine, because if I had to cut a straight line to save my life, guys, you might as well just put me in the ground. Just go. I would just say, nope, I give. I don't give up on a whole lot of things, but cutting a straight line, not unless I have something to guide me. So this is our little piece here. What shall we use? Ooh, I wonder if I want to use this along the, I don't think so. That's, guess what? You know it. We're using the, yeah, we're going to use the little itty bitty backgrounds. So there, and here. Now, stamp, 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 all over that. Yep, that's what we're doing. That is just going like that in the corner, so let's glue this one down. You could take a corner rounder to the edges. You could have done it in Pool Party, but I liked, like I said, wild wheat is my new companion at the moment. It just is. It's a color I am favoring. I love this print. Roses always make me think of my granny. That's what we called my grandmother, my mom's mom. She had roses in her yard, and they always make me think of my granny. I do not have roses in my yard. I planted them at one time, and we had a guy come in to do some work, and he ran over my roses with his heavy duty machinery. And that was the end of my roses. So we could do in the center, but I really like it off here to the side, really simple. And all I'm going to do is put glue here. No dimensionals on these, guys. You are welcome to do that. For me, with these cards right here, I'm not doing it for the beginner or the casual. Okay, you could put a few embellishments if you wanted, but I think this is beautiful just the way it is. And then I mounted two together, the hello and enjoy your day. And I'm going to stick that right in the center. Cute little card. Take off my note of what card this was. Let me move that aside. And of course, we're going to stamp. You know we're going to stamp on the envelope. So right there. And over here. Oh, these distinctive image stamps are just a little hair. Okay, so let's take a look. This is my casual card. Adding a little bit of DSP, a little scrap of paper, and a punch is all we did. I'm going to add that one to my little stack over there. Now, for the Avid stamper, we are changing things up a bit. I have this little bit here. I originally, when I pulled this out, it was a little dark in here, and I thought it was white sheer ribbon. It's not, but it's not going to matter. It's got a silver tint to it. We are going to use some blends. And we're going to use the dark, and I'm going to color my ribbon. So I'm going to take my and brush on this area of it, not the tip. And it goes right through both sides. You don't need it for much. So we're going to get this so it can dry, even though it's alcohol. It's not going to take but a second. So there, we colored our ribbon. Our Avid stamper can change everything up they want. And it says layers plus DSP and a punch. And where is my punch? Oh yes, I know what we're punching. Okay, so we have our layer here, but we need to put this down first so we can put our ribbon and put it behind the card. And I just realized I thought I wanted to stamp on this, but no matter. So I'm bringing that over a bit. And the reason why this card, you guys are going to laugh, is because I literally had this little piece and it's like, oh darn, if that does not look right going this way. So it has to go this way. Then I was left with this space here, right? And I'm like, I need something to go here. So our solution, we have a piece of ribbon that is now wild wheat in itself. And Mr. Frog's going to come in for the assist. Yes, I rescued him from Hank. The tape was all gone, so I gave him some more tape. He's happy. But tape, we're not using the Scotch tape today, but Mr. Frog has been rescued. I'm sure this is going to be an ongoing battle between me and Hank over the next year or so. Monty, I need Scotch tape. Where's the Scotch tape? And I say, don't touch my Mr. Frog. That doesn't work. And he's always like, I'll put him back, but he never does. And Mr. Frog loses all of the Scotch tape. And the sad part is, okay guys, is I keep rolls. You couldn't get to him unless you dig through my... I keep stuff like this for Hank. Okay, so he leaves Mr. Frog alone. Doesn't always work that way. My daughter and him will go the easy route any day. They, you know, if he's on the desk, he's fair game in their opinion. But he was rescued. He was actually in the dining room, where he should never have been in the first place. But anyways, that's where Mr. Frog was. So this now is going to go right here. Like I said, we're working on a landscaped card and a punch still to come. So let's get this glued down. Because we had to have the leaves going the right way, so we just changed what we're doing a bit. A little bit of ribbon. Now I have this wee little bit of a punch, which is just going here for an accent. That's it. I'll probably put a rhinestone or something here, but it's just going down as an accent. It's got no other purpose. No other purpose at all. So I'm going to put a bit of that there and a bit here to hold this down. I don't know why I always do it afterwards, but I always do. So this, probably put like 3 rhinestones or stones on it, something on there. This is the modern label punch, which Miss Phyllis sent me one of the good ones, not the old ones I had. Oh, so exciting. So this, now we have a punch again. And this again is from the Tags in Bloom. This goes to the Label Me Fancy. I'll have to look. See this right here? And it says just for you. Label Me Fancy. That's it. And that bit here that we're going to use again. So there. And then just for you in the center, all again in Wild Wheat. We're not changing up the colors here. Oops, going the wrong way. I am going to stamp that rose right here. I am going to stamp it. I'm going to do it right. Directly onto the DSP. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. That is like wondering what I do next. I need a little something on this, a little pattern, a little something, because it's just too much. So let's stamp off quite a bit, and then, oh, that'll do it. That will do it. Perfect. But I'm thinking, do I put it over here? Nope. Right there is, oh, dimensional. I forgot to grab those. We're not done, guys. I still have to do a little something over here. So just for you, you know what would be pretty is to do the rose upside down. Just part of it. Yes. So I'm going to use my little sticky note here, because sometimes, you know, you think you're done and you're not. But I really need this right up against my sleeve. No, not up against my sleeve. Right there. Because I set it down. We're going to bring it this way. Oh, thank goodness. That's not bad. Oh, maybe I'll add a little bit more right there. Let's see. It's not perfectly lined up. I can't believe I dropped the stamp. I do. I can't use the excuse of it being my bad arm when I had surgery on, because it's just not the right arm to complain about. Just me being, wonder if I could do it like that. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I would really like something like right here. Can I pull that up gently, gently, gently? I didn't, oh my goodness, I'm getting lucky here. Yes, because I want something down in this little corner. Nope, not going to go back for it. Just going to let it be. All right. Going to add a little bit of glue, even though it's still really sticky. Just want to make sure. Now, what I'd like to put on this is thank you. And there is a thank you in, yes, I don't think I pulled it out. In the Nature's Harvest. There is a thank you. I think that would be lovely in this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The sticker. All right, we're going to have to fix that here. Doesn't matter that it doesn't fit because I know what it says. We're just putting all the sticky bits back on in a different place. There was no saving that. At least I don't know how to do it. So there we go. So now it's still got all its sticky bits. I just know it says thank you. So we are going to add thank you right here. See, it says thank you. Look at that. And of course the rose, which hopefully I can keep a hold of. So we're going to add the rose right there. Oh, just gorgeous. And we're going to put some up in this corner just because I can. And our envelope, of course. All right, so that's our Avid card. Oh, we're not done. We need some rhinestones on there. It needs, let me move everything. Where did I put those? Where did they go? Oh, you know what? The brushed brass butterflies would be gorgeous on this. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. I was like gonna scatter them here. I need something there. What am I gonna do? I could do one. Oh, you know what? We'll do that. That's different. 1, 2. I was like, do we add 3 butterflies in a row right here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna do it there. So here's one. We're gonna go this way. 2. And 3. Now we made it a feature. It works. It was meant to be. It cost 3 brass butterflies. Let's put those back in the bit there. All right. So just for you, Winka Stella it. Let's see if we just tap, tap, tap a little bit of sparkle on there. Yes. And we're going to go around. Just brushing a little bit in areas. By the way, guys, I started 2 books at once. I am only 50% done with one. It's very large book. I'm like, am I crazy? You know, it's taking way too long, and I'm doing really good. My family is like, last night my husband's like, I got us a movie to watch. I was like, I was going to read my book. He was like, really? And I said, okay. We'll do the, I don't know, I'm closing that up all the way. So, next is our extreme. So, we watched a movie instead of me reading my book. Now, we're going to do a little bit on camera of a few things here. This is what I would call my Avid Extreme card. We can keep that one for another project. So, what do I have in? Well, we have our envelope. We can stamp this right away because I know what we're doing, hopefully. Right there. And right there. Envelope, simple, done. Check. Right? It's done. But we need this aside. Need to close this up. And we have our card base, right? We did that. We have our first layer. It's going right there. Now, I did a little prep work. This is one of those harvest dies that I stamped in wild wheat on a piece, just same size piece here. I stamped this in wild wheat and I die cut it out. So that's already been done. Now I'm going to take the blender pen and we're going to do the same thing. I don't want a lot of color to these cards. I'm just going over the stems, the leaves, getting a little color in there. It's been sitting, so it may not do it as much as I would have liked. Now in here, we're going to go ahead and use fresh Freesia, but I'm going to use what little ink is left in this bit of my stamp case. And I am just touching very lightly. I don't want to blend the greens. I'm just adding a little bits of color like I did with the Q-tip, but this time with the blender pen. Still very, very simple. I don't really want to pick up any more than what's already in here because it might make it too dark, and that's not the look I'm going for. So, oh, that's it. Wipe it off. I'm going to hold it up so you can see the faint color here. That's all we added to it. But we are going to use an embossing folder. So we have our DSP, which is, I'd have to look at my notes again. DSP for card number 4 is 3 by 4 1/4 embossed with embossing folder. This is one of the 2 greenery embossing folders. This is the busiest pattern, so that's the one I'm using. I'm going to bring in the mini machine. Put my flower over there. So on here, it has 2 embossing plates. One is going to say for 3D embossing folders. The other lighter, the dark gray plate is going to say 3D embossing folders. The light gray plate is for regular embossing folders. You use plate 3 and plate 1. This is 1. So I'm putting, I don't think it matters which way you go to top or bottom with the plates. Trying to get that straight because they are kind of lines. Oh, you know what? Maybe we use the other one. I think we're going to use the other one. I can change my mind, right? All right. So this is the one we're going to use. Drop that out of there. Oh, what a mess I have. All right. The reason being is it's just got this empty space here in the center. So I want to make sure my raised side is going to be pushing up. So I want, if you feel it, you have one that's recessed, you want it that's raised. The one raised is going to push the image to the front of your DSP. I just need to make sure that I have it not going the wrong way, because I want that raised side to this. These little machines are so easy. I mean, I'm just resting my hand here, guys. That's it. So let's close her up. You see, this is the recess size, this is the raised size. That's all I did. I just wanted a little visual interest on the card. Told you this is going a little extreme here, and it is. So we're taking this, gluing it to, you could take a sponge dauber and make that more prominent. So I don't think I have a wild wheat sponge dauber. Let's see, I might though. I might. I need to test this out. We could use that. Yes, I do. Kind of thought I did. So. I'm going to take our DSP. And I'm feeling for it, like Braille, right? I only want to go over what I embossed. Right up to here. I only want to go over what I embossed. Right down here, it just goes to there. Okay. Ooh, that's darker. It's really the ticket. Okay, let's get dark on there. Oh, yeah. So up here is where it's at. I don't know why I still have to do it. I still have to tap off habits, habits, and habits. Tomorrow I start the paper pumpkin. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, and there's a little bit over here. Did I miss anything? Yes, I did. There's a little bit of one right there. That is really cool looking. Ooh. So what do? We're going to add a little bit of the speckly speckles to this. Stamp off and then stamp across. Now I'm not giving it time to sit on there. Do you see how quick I'm doing? Because I'm not letting it rest. I'm not going like here. I'm not holding it down. And then just barely letting it touch. If you let it hold down, you'll get more ink on it. That is really cool, but I would like that a little bit more. Okay. Ooh. So, see how this one is shorter. Why is that shorter? I wonder if this one went to the other card. It matters not. We're just going to go with it. We're going to let it be what it is. But we have to glue this one to this one. Then we're going to do the ribbon. Did the ribbon fall out? Where's my ribbon? I had 2 pieces of ribbon that I cut for this. I'm just going to, oh, you know what? Okay, we're going to flip this over. Because all of that happened, let's make it look like we meant to do it. So I'm going to come in here. It's glued down kind of, but we're going to go there. And there. All right, so I told you we're going to make it look like we meant to do that. Nobody's going to know we didn't mean to have it on there. Just like that. No one's going to know that we didn't mean it to look just like that. But my ribbon is missing. Come on. I just cut you. I cut 2 pieces. 2 pieces were cut and only, oh, there it is. I'm like, and only 1 survived. Not true. Now, if you don't have blends, you can take your ink and an ink sponge dauber, go across your ribbon. This sometimes takes a little bit more to get it dark if you want it dark. But you can color it this way. You can also take it to the stamp pad and draw it like that, but that gets the ribbon real wet and it takes a while to dry. Oh, do I know that? Yes, I do. So, here we go. I wonder, since we're doing extra, let's stamp on the ribbon. Oh, yes. I do like that a lot. I'm going to have to do this more often. All right. So now, where is my image we took out of here? That's how I want it. And then I'm going to glue these down and pop these up on dimensionals, okay? So I need to leave this space kind of open. Let's put it back in there. Like that. So I want this bit with glue. This bit here. Just tucking a little bit of glue in there. Now I've got to put dimensionals on the back, and I'm going to use my pokey tool to manage that one. This just adds a little bit of interest to it because it's flat down here, right? And then as it moves up, it bows it out a little bit. You could double do those, and we need a little side bit of one or a mini, but we're just gonna grab this side one. Get the backing off before, nope. I'm not sure when I give up these nails, I'm going to miss them a whole heck of a lot. I think they're gorgeous. I enjoy the designs, but oh, the struggle. The struggle is real. Okay. Put it on the pokey tool and not myself maybe, and pop it right in there. Now we can put our ribbon around the back. I probably am thinking I need a bit of a bow. So big enough bit I can cut in half. Half there. Now, do I know what's going on the inside of this one? Haven't a clue. Probably a thank you. I like that, or hello. You know I love a hello. Jeez, I love the hellos. I think they're just great cards. Okay, yes, we do need a bit of a bow for the front. So I'm going to need some more of the same ribbon. And we're going to have to color it before I make a bow. So I'm going to get, I don't want a big bow. So, let's see. That looks like a good size bow. So that is 10. We're going to go 12 inches for good measure. So let's finish coloring this. Sorry, I didn't realize I would actually want. I don't have any fresh Freesia either. I was like, I could do the bow in fresh Freesia, but I don't have any, and we are just working with wild wheat. And my sponge dauber went bye-bye. So I might have to just use the blends and then get Hank out here to get under my desk because my knee won't take that. So let's use the blends. We're going to do light. We're just going to use the blends. I want light because I want to stamp on it again. That was fun. Is that you, Hank? Or it's a dog that Hank let out. All right, that should do it. Now we're gonna stamp. Where's my itty bitty background stamp? Okay, anybody seen it? Come on, it was right. Y'all, it was right here. That's my envelope. We are so close to the, oh, it's right next to me, guys. It was like right there. You guys probably seen it as I'm like, oh. Okay. So we're going to stamp off and then stamp on our ribbon. Stamp off and stamp on the ribbon. Stamp off. Maybe full strength. Yeah, it is. It's so very light. Just adding a little bit to my ribbon. And then I got to get the bow maker out. That looks good. Who would have known you could make your own dotted ribbon with one little very versatile stamp? Oh, that is so much ribbon. so much ribbon. I could have made 2 bows with all that ribbon. But that's all right. It's gonna just have nice big ends. So we're gonna pinch this in the middle. I want a glue dot to do that. So I'm going to put a wee little glue dot under my ribbon here, hopefully. Right where I want my bow, and then I'm going to pinch it on top of the ribbon. So it looks and mimics that little pull when you put your bow in it. And then I'm going to use tear tape because it gives me more for my bow to sit on. Oops, might help. Why doesn't it want to lift off? Come on, there you go. Pull that together. Might need to stick another glue dot in there after I pushed it on down. it made it look gold. Oh, it's pretty, 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 pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous little card. Oh, so, 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 so pretty. Now we can put this onto the card front and we can stamp on the inside. As we don't need a layer on the inside, you could layer it up with another piece of wild wheat. But I don't think you need to. I think we've done quite a bit on the front. As I'm gluing this down, I'm like, oh, I should stamp around the outsides of that. Oh, yeah, we're going to. I mean, this is my avid card, my extreme avid card. So let's just stamp. We're going to stamp, stamp, and stamp. Stamp, 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 and stamp. Yes, I love that. So much fun to do things like this, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys for letting me share this. Thank you. And I do I want a hello? Thank you, hello. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to do hello because we already used this, but we're going to do hello. And then we're going to do nope, we're going to do enjoy your day. Psych! Nah, just couldn't help myself. We'll put thank you on the envelope. Because I'm thinking I want to put, we'll do this here. And I would like to put those daisies. I should have. Me and my crazy mind. I need another piece of scratch paper, which is right here. Because what I want to do is do this. And I'm going to huff on this. I don't want it dark. I want whatever ink is left of it. And I would like just this. I just want this one. But maybe I'll have to do that. Let's see what this comes out. There. Yes. Enjoy your day. That's it. Now, my envelope. I might have just ruined the inside, but hey, learning lesson. We did it. And this one definitely needs something on the blingy. I have an idea of what I want. Just find my container of stuff, and my little fingers are doing their little thinky thing. So I never knew I did that so much. Okay. So what do I have an idea of what I want? Those fresh freesia would be pretty. Those. These. Phyllis sent me these too, guys. We have these, and we're going to use these little ones here. Not the ones she sent me, because those I still have all these to use. So we're going to add some of these to, don't those just blend in beautifully? And yes, that's what I want, because I'm going to add quite a few here. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to do another one like over in this area, and then I'm going to get to the larger ones there, and this one right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set that aside in the Wink Estella. Oh, thank you, Phyllis. You have no idea how much I wanted this stamp set. I just can't believe that you gave it to me. It's like amazing. I really am so touched and so So very, very grateful. Thank you, hon. You just have no idea. Oh, I brushed it off on there. Not where I should have brushed it off anyways. And I think I made 4 beautiful projects utilizing, and there's still things I want to make. I mean, I just want to play with these. And now I got to clean up and get ready. So this is my Extreme Avid card. Let's go through them again. This is my Avid card, adding layers, DSP stamping, punches, ribbon, accents. This would be my casual card. Now I didn't add any Wink Estella or anything to this one or to my beginner. So this is what we started with. This I should have brought down just a hair more and it would have been perfect. We used the Q-tip to add some color to the petals here. But sending healing thoughts, may nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. Blank on the inside. Love these stamp. These images are just, and look at how beautiful they go together. They just do. They're gorgeous. So beginner, once again, this is the Avid. This is just DSP, some simple stamping and a punch. You know, the casual stamper here. Enjoy your day. We have it stamped on the inside. Then we have our casual card, which is stepping it up just a hair bit more by adding some accent pieces, some ribbon, a punch, a couple of punches, and stamping on the DSP, some Wink Estella. And this is what I would call my Extreme Avid card, where I used the dies. We colored our ribbon again. We added some bling elements if you want. I know they're very subtle, but they are accents. And we used a technique where we glue part of our die cut image down and the rest is popped up on dimensionals. We have the DSP layer, the cardstock layer we stamped on our card base on the inside. Learned I should have probably not done that. I should have probably put it down here in the corner, but hey, it is what it is, and I will not mind sending it. Hello, enjoy your day. And we stamped our envelopes as such. And of course, these envelopes are what I was after this whole time, cutting up all that stuff just so I could use the envelopes for these cards. So my crazy mind, right? It all works out in the end. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for allowing me to come into your home and share my love of paper crafting with you. I so do appreciate it, and I would love your thoughts on these lovely, lovely cards. I'm going to show you before I say farewell for this video. Let me show you what we used. So we used Nature's Harvest and the Harvest dies, and we used Tags in Bloom. We used Heartfelt Hellos, which is a celebration item currently, and Wonderful World, which was a celebration item also. So was Tags in Bloom. Look at that. 3 celebration items. 2 retired, 1 current. Just shows what you can do with stamps that you have purchased. So thank you so very much, everybody, for your wonderful comments and generous thumbs up, likes, and shares. I appreciate it all, and I do invite you to please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.